What is going on, ladies and gents? Happy Sunday, it's April. Sunday, April 2nd. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a great day. It is a little after 8:30 in the morning. It's 8:32 in the morning. I have church at 9, so I have to hurry up and eat before I go there. So something just simple for breakfast, just some honey buns and oats with some fruits. Nothing too crazy. I did think ahead of time. I'm like thinking a little bit about my meals now. So I took my steaks out last night to defrost, and they are. So I can just put these in the fridge now, and because I'm gonna have a steak for dinner today. And then I took these out as well because I'm gonna try them for lunch. These are lobster cakes, minced lobster meat with crab meat. What to do is just heat them on the pan for 3 to 4 minutes per side. So this is gonna be my lunch when we get there. And they're both thawed or de-thawed or unfrozen or whatever the correct word for it is. This is now, that's it, they're good. they are ready to go. So we'll put them in the fridge and cook them one time is right. Plan for the day, edit and put out video for main channel, and clean. This house is a disaster right now, to be honest with you. There's boxes everywhere, there's bins everywhere, there's bags everywhere. The buyout really made it not clean. So I'm gonna have to consolidate the buyout buys, put all those things. I'm gonna have to start making a box for clothes because I bought a bunch of clothes yesterday. I already had a couple of clothes to list before, and then the buyout has a bunch of clothes in there too. So I'm gonna have to make a box for clothes, a box for shoes, and I think during the day today I'm going to be doing several loads of laundry for shoes and clothes. I've been learning throughout these days of how much more stuff I have from this buyout than I originally thought. Like, I've been listing so much, and it looks like I barely made a dent into anything. There's still so many totes, still so many bins. So this is going to be a long project. I really think that having it done before I leave for Flyp, Florida is a little optimistic, but we'll see. We're gonna continue to go at it, and just like one bite at a time, and we'll see what we can do. We got back from church, but to start doing some laundry because we're gonna have a lot of loads of laundry today. We have to do a load of my clothes. I'm gonna do a load of towels and my bed sheets, and then we might have to do. I think I have to do a load of clothes that I'm gonna do resell, and then I'm gonna do a couple loads of shoes. I'm trying to think what would make sense to do first. I don't think I'll have time to wash and dry all the shoes today, so I have to do the shoes tomorrow. So today we're just gonna do my laundry, towels and bed sheets, and then clothes that I'm reselling. I think that's the plan right now. So while I do that, Matt, Part-Time Pickers, just released his second video of Peaches to Beaches. So I'm probably gonna just grab some snacks, grab some raspberries or something, and just watch the video before I start my work day. We have watched the video. Matt, Part-Time Pickers, if you guys are not following him, I don't know how you guys are not following him. Part-Time Pickers, really fun guy. It was fun to hang out with him. Makes really good videos. He made me look good in the video, so that's the most important thing, right? As long as I look good, that's the most important thing. Did that. I've got the first load of laundry in, ready to go. It is now, as you see, almost 12, almost perfectly noontime, 11:59. So I'm going to make lunch of these like lobster crab cake things. So there are instructions. You have to fry them to defall them or unthaw them or whatever, defreeze them. I already did that overnight, so all I have to do is just bake them. So you have to bake them for 15 minutes on 350. So we're preheating the oven. I'm gonna do that. While that's preheats, I have quite a bit of dishes in here that I don't want in here. So we're gonna wash the dishes and get like a little head start, I guess, on the kitchen cleaning. And then after we eat, I'm gonna fully commit to editing the video. And they're ready. They're not bad. It tastes pretty good. Here's my Flyp. Got those things. Got some veggies on the side. A pretty decent lunch, but the showstopper is gonna be dinner. We have steak and asparagus for dinner today, so I can't wait for that. Let me sit down, enjoy lunch, and then start editing. You guys know the rule? Say it with me. Green screen is up. That means video is done. That is the rule. We finished editing the video. We did 2 loads of laundry. The one right now is drying, and that's it. That's all we have for clothes. We're gonna start doing shoes tomorrow. Right now, it is 6:04 p.m. I am hungry. That is a statement. I'm hungry, so we're gonna make dinner first, and then we're gonna clean the house afterwards. It just also makes a lot of sense because when I fry the steak, the oil goes everywhere, so the stove needs to be cleaned. It makes no sense for me to clean the stove, fry a steak, and then clean the stove again as well. So we're gonna make some dinner, just the simple stuff. Make the asparagus with a New York strip. That's gonna be dinner. I don't think I told you. So I'm leaving to flee across Florida, whatever it's called. Flee across Florida, something like that. April, next Wednesday, whatever, next Thursday, I think it's April 13th or 14th, something like that. And while I'm coming, we have some of my family friends are coming to Florida for a couple of days. So they're actually staying when I'm leaving, so this house won't be empty. They're actually going to be staying here for a couple of days while I'm gone because they need a place to stay. So the guest bedroom needs to be empty when they come here. I can't just like store everything in there and just call it good. This place has to actually be empty so they can use it. And you see right now, they really can't use it. I got totes everywhere. So that's what this goal to list before like I have to leave is like that. No, so now if I don't list everything, I can just move those totes into my room since they're not staying in my room. So I can just move all of them in here, and it won't be a problem because we don't really intersect. The only day we intersect is that I'm coming back probably Saturday night. If I come back Saturday night, they'll still be here Saturday night, so that's when I will see them. But if I come back Sunday morning, I think they'll already be out by then, so I won't see them at all. So if I have to use my room for storage, I can, but ideally, I would like to have almost everything listed so it's all cleaned up in here and it would look good when they visit. All right, so we have our asparagus gonna come out in about 50 seconds. It's all ready to go. We have the steak here resting. It looks spectacular. I seared all 4 sides. Just the basic thing I do with all my steaks. Pretty much sear on each side on medium to high heat. And then just baste it in butter and garlic, and that's it. Very simple. Steak always like scared me, but it's actually very simple to make. I think just a lot of people are afraid of it because it's an expensive meat. So if you mess up, you're like, whoa, I threw out so much money down the drain. But once you get the end of it, it's very simple to make. So, oh, that's time for asparagus. Let's see how it looks in here. Smells pretty good. Looks pretty good too. Well, here's the finished product. Steak, asparagus. Fuck up the camera again. This is gonna be good. I'm excited to eat this. Alrighty, the hardest part is done. The kitchen is looking pretty clean. As like always, I'll leave this thing for the end. But besides that, the countertops, the oven, the appliances, I even cleaned the doors today because some of them were dirty. The table's cleaned and the floor is wiped and floor is swept and wiped, mopped, Swiffered. The floor is Swiffered. Let's go with that. Now we're onto the bedroom and the bathroom. Watching the Phillies in the background. Got the Phillies Rangers on the background. Now we're losing 1-0 in the 3rd inning. So we cleaned the rest of the house. We vacuumed, mopped the floors, did the dustings. But cleaning is getting a lot more mundane and way less fun for me. So I think I am gonna start looking for house cleaners this week. It's just hard to keep a house clean for one person. It's also like I don't know what I'm doing, so I might be like doing things like super wrong. Like I don't know if I'm cleaning the kitchen right or anything, you know. I'm just like going off the top of my head and stuff. So I feel like getting a house cleaner is gonna be a good thing for me. someone that can come like probably like every 2 weeks and just clean what I am missing or whatever, you know, so the house doesn't become a disaster. And I can just do my regular cleanings here and there, trying to maintain it. Anyways, it is late. It's almost 12 in the morning. It's 11:56. It's time to go to bed. I just finished uploading the video, got titled, got thumbnailed. It should be ready to go for tomorrow, and hopefully millions of people click it and enjoy the video. Good morning, ladies and gents. Happy Monday. Today is Monday, April 3rd, question mark. Question mark, answer mark. Yes, April 3rd. It is past 9 in the morning. We just got home from Great Clips, as you guys can see. The hair is finally looking on point. I decided to take a decent chunk of the beard off. It was just getting a little out of the hand. So beard is trimmed, hair is cut. We're looking fresh again. We're having some coffee right here. We're having the last of my honey bunches of oats with some berries. So I'm a big fan of honey bunches of oats if it is with something, right? That's why I didn't pick it in my cereal draft, because it needs to be flavored with something for me to like it a lot more. But I know it's a lot healthier than, like, for example, Lucky Charms or Fruity Pebbles or some of those Crunch, the other cereals that I do enjoy. I know Honey Bunches of Oats is way more healthier, especially if you add berries and stuff to it. So I'm done with that bag, so might have to go out sometime this week and find something else to eat as a cereal when I don't feel like making any breakfast. Then we gotta pull orders and pack what's sold this weekend. Then we have to go and edit tomorrow's vlog video. And then I have to just list. That's pretty simple. I have a live tonight at 9 p.m. Plans for food, I have my second steak that is ready to go in the fridge. That is gonna be lunch. I just took the shrimp out to start defrosting for dinner. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, but it's here. It's gonna do its process, and we'll figure something out when dinner time comes to it. But right now it's breakfast. Let me enjoy my cereal and then pack these orders. Alrighty, so we are here with the weekend orders. Got another 40 items leaving the shop, the garage. That seems to be like the new thing now, 20 on a weekday, 40 on a weekend. I am okay with that number. Obviously I would want it to be a little higher, but again, I'm a one-man machine here. More than 40 in a weekend. 40 in a weekend already takes me a decent amount of time to pack. If it was more than 40, it might be taking me a lot longer to pack. So I'm okay with the 40 in a weekend for sure. So again, guys, it might be a little loud. I have the fan going on me. It's pretty hot already here in Florida. But we got two sales that are not from eBay. These American Eagle flats, sold for 15 bucks on Poshmark. Got them for $1 at a garage sale in Englewood. And then this Callaway golf bag right here sold for $70 on Facebook. That golf bag was part of the $10 golf club buy, where I got 2 bags full of clubs. Some of the clubs you will see down there as well. They were part of that buy for 10 bucks. That was an insane purchase. I would say easily over $1,000 from those 2 bags of clubs that I paid 10 bucks for in PA. So that is Facebook. On eBay, we sold these ASIC Gel Nimbus 23 shoes. I got these at Peaches to Beaches. I paid, I think, 2 or 3 bucks for them. They sold for $45 on eBay. And then I sold these Karl Lagerfeld, like tuxedo shoes. Look how shiny they look. These were part of a pretty decent yard sale. Now that I look back at it. This is the yard sale where I got a bunch of that sealed media. I think one of those sold today as well for like $1 each. I got some video games there, and I got those shoes. I think I paid $5 for the shoes. They look brand new, so I picked them up. They sold for $45 on eBay. I just saw this really cute. It's either a puppet or a golf club cover. I think I called it both on the title, so people can use it as both. It's like a sheep. It's from Aurora. I got this at a Venice yard sale here in Florida. So things sold for $16. Sold 2 more of these magnetic parch trays. I've been selling them for quite a bit already, but there's still got quite a bit left. So another reel. This is Olympic Spark 200 reel. This was part of the warehouse. This is part of the auction house buy I made a while back. Those reels still slowly selling. I got $10 for that one. Here's some sealed VHS
Enemy of State. You guys know about my obsession of buying sealed VHS hoping to win the lottery. And Enemy of State was not a lottery one either. I think it sold for $5. Here's a sealed media that I got with the same yard sale as those shoes. A WW2 World War II like sealed movie history set. It sold for 15 bucks. So here we have, you guys already saw me sell this once, selling them again. This is a like Photoshop or something like that for the Windows, or some kind of like movie editor thing. Somebody bought us this head, it didn't fit their computer, didn't fit with the service that they were running. They sent it back, I relisted it, sold again. I think I got like 15 bucks for that. Sold a couple of these Disney Infinity figures. This is the Evil Witch from Snow White, and I got Jack Skellington. I got a bunch of these figs for 10 bucks at a yard sale in Fort Myers. I decided to, with most of them, to put them on my whatnot, starting at 5 bucks for 7 figures. These two I decided to just, hey, list them together for 20 bucks. I don't know why I did that, but they sold. So these two guys sold for $20. So those of you guys that are buying these things from me on whatnot, the Disney Infinity figs, I got $10 each on them. And on my whatnot, I do the starting bid at $5 for 7 figures. So let's say you get 10 each, that's $70 in value. I'm starting at 5 bucks on my whatnots. So people that bought those got a good deal. I don't think I have any left. I think I sold through all of my Disney Infinity figures. I think I sold through all my Skylanders, all my Star Wars stuff. So those of you guys that bought them, hopefully you guys did pretty good on those buys on my whatnot. Next, we got a little Hot Point, a little patch. I'm not sure where that came from. Got like 10 bucks for that. This came from the I Made Her Cry garage sale where I paid for a veteran's books. Like I really just paid 5 bucks for a veteran's books. He had a veteran hat on, so I want to give a little back. Paid 5 bucks for the books, and the lady who was running the sale, I started crying, got really emotional of what I did, even though it really wasn't that big of a deal. But I got this from her there. These were $1 each. These are like sweaters for dolls, bears, cats, dogs, whatever. You can do whatever with them. This was for 15 bucks. Here we have an art glass cucumber. I bought a bunch of these art glass things at Fort Myers. I think I paid $3 or $4 for a bunch of them. This is the first one to sell. The cucumber sold for $15. I have an eggplant, I have corn, I have zucchini, I have a pepper. They got something else from that to buy as well. Then we have a viewer sale. This is a Lion King pillowcase. It's really cute, little Nala Lion King pillowcase. This went to a repeat buyer, repeat viewer. He bought this during my live again this weekend. Tommy in Highland Mills, New York. Thank you so much, Tommy, for your support. Thank you again for giving me that little live cha-ching while I was listing live. That always feels good. I remember last time you bought from me, I think you bought that Star Trek figure from me last, and you said you're gonna start trying eBay out. So hopefully eBay is working out well for you, and hopefully you're doing good. But thank you, Tommy. Next, we got a couple things that sold from my big buyout, the eBay store / collection. I sold a couple of sealed baseball packs. This is a 1992 Upper Deck sealed. I think sold for 30 bucks. And then these are Topps 1997 baseball cards sealed. These two sold together for $60. So there we go. There's $90 back from that baseball buy. I have tons of still sealed of those packs available, so hopefully they move pretty fast. Next, we sold these really cool Christmas crabs. You guys know me, I have a weakness for crabs, for Christmas ornaments, and they sell all year, guys. They sell all year. Right now it's April 2nd or 3rd, and they're selling. Look how cute the design is, the little etched like paint on it. Paid $1 for this at the Venice yard sale, for $25. Next, back here we have a model kit. Some of these model kits do really well, others don't do well at all. This is not a good one. This is some monogram Exide number 9 Thunderbird. Guess not a really popular NASCAR car or whatever. It's sold for $10. If you want the heavy hitters, you want the Dale Earnhardts, the Jeff Gordons, the Ryan Newmans. I think Matt got one at Beaches to Beaches for like $3, or the Ryan Newmans that was like 60 or 70. So you want those, like those big name guys, not these unknown people, but they still sell. They just take some time. I think it sold for 10 bucks, and the guy's actually all in like almost $40 because it's going, I think, to Germany or something. So somebody really wanted it in Germany. Next, we got some clothes over here. We sold a Vince a men's Vince sweater. It's actually a pretty decent brand to look out for both men's and women's clothes. We got some Wrangler jeans down here. We got pretty funny vintage shirt. I just bought it just because of the name. It's a restaurant called Krabby Dick's. Figured somebody wants a shirt that says Krabby Dick's on it. So that's sold. Then down here we got this Columbia men's fishing shirt. I got this at Beaches to Beaches. Matt actually found it at one of the sales, but he wasn't buying anything at that sale, and I was buying quite a bit. So he just said, hey, if you want these, there's some good profit in them. So I got that shirt and a Harley shirt from him. We sold another Columbia men's shirt. This was just listed, so I think I got it recently. Probably paid $1 or $2 for it. Sold for 20 bucks. Sold another one of these new with tags, crew neck sweatshirts. So there's another one with a couple Huskies playing. Paid $1 for these. They sold for 25. It's pretty good clothes still down here. This is a Levi's purple jeans. They're 501s. I got this at Beaches to Beaches. I paid $4 for a couple of True Religion jeans and a pair of Levi jeans. $4 each, not $4 total. And the True Religions are actually really good. They're really good vintage True Religions. These actually weren't too bad either. I got them because they were purple. I've never seen purple jeans before. These sold for 40 bucks. So 4 into 40, we take those. All right, down here we have a Samsonite briefcase. And guys, I see this all the time at yard sales. I think people maybe just walk past them and they don't know that they're valued or not. Probably in the last 2 years, I maybe sold 10 of them. Different style briefcase, Samsonite. They always sell pretty fast. I got this at Fort Myers 10 days ago, right? 9 days ago, because I went the previous Saturday. So 9 days ago, got this in Fort Myers. I listed it. It sold in about a week. Paid I think $3 or $4 for it. Sold for $40. So now I sold some Samsonites for $78 in the past. Some of them, the more valuable ones, that go for $100 plus. So Samsonite briefcases, guys. Don't be afraid to buy them. Next, so some pretty cool A6. These guys look almost brand new. I think I got these at the 127 with Kayla when I was there. Paid $3 or $4 for them, sold for 40. Timberland, like loafers. Not sure where these came from. These sold for 35, and then I sold these Fila shoes right here. I think I got these from that yard sale where I got the Demon Slayer and all the heavy metal band shirts and like the really cool Leprechaun blow mode. I think I got those shoes there. They were $5 each. I think those sold for 30 bucks. Darth Vader mask right here. This was my first purchase at my first time going to the Punta Gorda Deer Creek community sale. That was my first purchase there. I think I paid $10 for the helmet. It sold for $40. And then down here we have quite a bit of golf clubs and a baseball bat. It's an Easton Reflex aluminum bat. Nothing crazy there. Paid $3 for that. It sold for $30. Then the clubs, we have 56 degree Titleist Vokey design. Here's a little, so I'm not a club expert. Anytime I have club questions, I refer to my good friend Evan at Flyp, but I am learning quite a bit, picking up things here and there. So here's a little lesson for you. Anytime you don't see a regular number on a club, so like usually the irons are between 3 and 9, those are the irons, and those still have value if they are like the heavy brands, like a Ping, a Callaway, a Titleist. Like if you see those like Nike, if you see those irons, I'll pick them up. But usually anything that has something weird on it sells for a lot more. So this is a 56 degree iron. So this was used for like some very special shots. It's a Titleist Vokey. This came from the same buy as those Cleveland as that Callaway golf bag over there. So this guy had like 4 of these. So I guess he used that approach shot quite a bit. And they all sold, and I've been getting crazy money for them. These things sell for like $40 each. So happy with that one. Then next, I sold a couple of these Cobras. I think they're called hybrids. So the 5R and a 6R hybrid. I think this is a combination of like a wood and an iron, I guess. I don't know. I said I don't know anything about golf. This was part of the, I think, $60. I think I spent $60. Maybe I spent less. Maybe $50. I don't remember. We'll edit that yard sale pretty soon. It was a Venice community sale where I got a bunch of golf stuff. And this one I got a bag. It had bunch of Callaway irons that I already sold for like 150. It had 3 of these Cobra hybrids, and then it had a Callaway Big Bird for driver that I'm listing for 80 bucks for now. So it had 3 hybrids on there, a 4R, 5R, and a 6R. Decided to sell them all separately because people were buying them separately. The sell-through rate was there. The 5R, I believe, is not the best one. This thing sold for 30, but the 6R, this one is pretty good. That one sold for $60. So pretty much I got my money back just from one club. And then the last club I sold from here was a Cleveland 8 iron right here. It also looks like it's like a hybrid based on how thick the club is. This was also part of that Callaway Golf buy thing. This iron sold for $40. I actually bought a Cleveland bag this weekend. You guys see it right there. I paid $1 for the Cleveland bag. This is a low-key pretty good brand. Now, when people talk about golf club brands, they talk about, you know, the big hitters, the Callaways, the Pings, the Titleists, the Nikes, the Mizunos. You know, all those get mentioned. Cleveland doesn't get much respect, I think, but Cleveland stuff sells. They have a good following, a loyal, committed following. And I've sold irons before. I've sold tons of clubs before from Cleveland. I've sold that exact bag before for $150. I'm listing that one for $150 again. So Cleveland has a low-key good following. So if you guys see Cleveland stuff in the wild, definitely pick it up. So that's all the sales. Before I go, somebody asked me a question on how I ship DVD, VCR combos, and how I ship golf clubs. So I ship everything the same way. Just you needed the right size box. I think that's people have like a mentality of being afraid of bigger items because they're scared of them, but everything ships the same way. You wrap it the same way, you pack it the same way, you just use a different box. So the correct answer for that is that you have to have the right boxes. So for my golf clubs, I have two size boxes. I have a smaller one, which is back there. Those are 4x4 by 36. Those I use for my baseball bats, my field hockey sticks, my my shorter irons, and my putters. 4x4, 4x36. And I have my bigger ones back here. These are 4x4 by 48s. Those boxes. And those I use for my drivers, my irons, my wedges, even like the Callaway stuff that I sold last week, the big Callaway set, that fit into a 4x4 by 48 box as well. So pretty much just ship them as always. You can bubble wrap the head, and then just put it in the box. It's that simple. People are so afraid to ship golf clubs, but if you have the right boxes, it's very easy. Make sure you guys use UPS shipping when you ship golf clubs, because for USPS, I think anything over 22 inches, they're gonna upcharge you, but UPS doesn't. So for example, from Florida to, let's say, the farthest place would probably be like Washington State for me. From Florida to Washington State, a club that's about 2 pounds or less costs me about $12 to ship. So my flat shipping on all of my clubs is $12 for all my clubs, all my bats. It's $12. So that way, the farthest point away is covered. And then let's say I ship to somewhere in Florida, that costs me maybe like $8, and I get some money back on it. Now, these boxes are pretty expensive. The 4x4 by 36, now 4x4 by 48s. They're pretty expensive. They're almost like $2 a box. But again, if you're gonna be doing it in volume, if you're gonna be shipping these things in volume, it's definitely worth wrapping. If you live in a state like me, where there's so many golf clubs around you, baseball bats around you, like if you live in Texas, California, Florida, South Carolina, Georgia, in this area where there's golf seasons all year round, and you want to step into selling golf clubs, I would recommend buying those things in bulk and shipping them that way. As far as the DVD VCR combos, same approach as the golf clubs. Need the right box. I bubble wrap it, then I wrap it in paper. I bubble wrap it, then if there's room, I wrap it in paper, and I have 2 different size boxes. I have the smaller box right here. This is a 16 by 12 by. This is a 16 by 10 by 6. This is used for smaller VCRs and other media units. I have those, and then I have a bigger box, which is down here. This is an 18 by 12 by 6. These I use for the bigger DVD VCR combos. For example, I have the DVD VCR combos I have left. I have 3 left listed. I only have 3 listed right now that are for sale. So for example, this Bose and this Memorex, they would fit in a smaller box, because look how small they are compared to this DVD VCR combo. You guys see the difference in size? And this big one, this is a Magnavox. This would go into the bigger box. So that's how things work. So hopefully that answers your question about the thing. Again, it's a very simple approach. If you want to, you can use recycle boxes and break them down. I did that back in Philadelphia when I had more room and more storage. Here I don't have room for those boxes and I don't have that much time. So I am paying up a little bit and buying these special boxes for things that I'm shipping quite a bit of. Find a lot of clubs here, find a lot of bats here, find a lot of media, I find a lot of electronics here. Because of that, I have those special boxes. So hopefully that answers the question. Wow, I've been recording for 21 minutes of this order pool video. Hopefully that answers the question. If you guys have any other questions, please let me down below. Again, I'm trying to be up to date with these videos. So hopefully by the time you guys answer the question, by the time I answer it and you guys see it, shouldn't be a week apart. It's after 1 p.m. now and we just finished shipping the orders. We had a couple issues today with pirate ship. With two different things. One thing going through simple export rate that took. They didn't want to let me print USPS for a while. I had to talk to a guy on the chat for like half an hour to fix that out, but we got that fixed. So that went. And then another thing, I sold a club to like middle of nowhere California, where the shipping upcharge was $14 extra. Had to even call my boy Evan Flyp. Really couldn't figure anything out, so I had to pay a little extra, but I found a parcels like ground shipping, which is a little cheaper, so it shipped for $18 instead of, it's gonna charge me almost $25 with UPS. So I lost a little money on that shipment, but then the rest of the clubs were like $8, $9, $8 shipping, so I made it all back eventually. But we got it all shipped out. That was a workout and a half. A lot of things going UPS today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things going UPS. Rest of the stuff right here going USPS. But it is out the door, thankfully. Now I gotta go to UPS, drop this off, go to USPS, check my PO box, come back, make lunch, because I'm hungry already. Cook my steak, and then edit the vlog for tomorrow. About to cook lunch, got another steak ready to go. Steak, got some garlic butter for the thing. I'm gonna do some eggs. Do a little steak and eggs. Usually it's a breakfast dish. I had cereal for breakfast. I want a pretty hearty lunch dish, so this will work. It's 2 p.m. A little late brunch, steak and egg action. So we'll get that, and then shrimp are almost defrosted. They're pretty much going to be ready to go in a couple of hours when we make dinner. Steak. I fried the eggs after I fried the steak, so they have all like the creamy butter and garlic stuff on the eggs as well, and some green beans and tomatoes. It looks so good. Sorry if it's dark in here, guys. I'm in the middle of editing and my alarm goes off. I'm very thankful that I put it on because I completely would have forgot about it if I didn't leave the alarm on. I have a Facebook pickup today. It was out of nowhere. It wasn't planned. I went to ship my label for my golf bag on Facebook today, and I saw somebody else selling a local golf bag with like covers and stuff, golf club covers for 20 bucks. It's a Titleist bag. I didn't even look it up. Most of my Titleist bags sell for $80 to $100, so figured it would be worth it. So right now I'm heading out to go pick it up. So never mind the pickup. We just got here. We're leaving now because the bag is way more destroyed than the pictures said. It didn't mention any damage on it at all on the description, but I looked at it. It's like faded and not something I want to flip. And then the covers are just typical iron covers, so that they all would say Titleist on them because the bag is a Titleist bag, but they're just regular, just like generic covers that I don't think I can sell either. So I told them sorry, I'm going to pass, and we're driving back home. It is what it is. Yeah, I got plays at the list anyway, so it doesn't really hurt me that I couldn't grab that. Alright, anyways, back home, back to editing. Okay, so we just finished the video for tomorrow. That video is done. Out of here. I feel like I'm in the groove of editing, so I think I want to do another one. I think I'm gonna go and do Wednesday's video as well. Right now it's 6:08, so it's not really time to cook dinner yet. I'm gonna cook it at 7. Shrimp are all ready to go. Shrimp are unfrozen. Awesome. I have still no clue what I'm gonna do with the shrimp yet, but they're good to go. That means tomorrow, my only thing on my bucket list tomorrow is to list. And I also haven't had really too much TLC time for me. So I think tomorrow I want to go to the beach. I haven't gone to the beach in a while. I've been working really hard, been trying to bust my butt here. I think a beach trip is on the cards. Today we're gonna edit the video, we're gonna eat dinner, then we got gym, and then we got my live show. So I don't think I can list anything today. I might do a couple things here and there. I started sorting some of the Hallmark ornaments and Christmas ornaments that I got from the buy, and a lot of them I don't think I can do eBay. I could do eBay, but I think it'd be a lot more fun to bring to Whatnot. Like I have like some like Santa having fun ornaments, like him playing pool, him surfing. I had a bunch of these like martini drink ornaments, some like ladies in drink ornaments that are pretty funny. I have like more Santa over here. I have some naughty or nice ornaments. I got bacon ornaments. I have all of these still to go through. So I think I'm just gonna make various lots and bring them to Whatnot. Start them at $5 for the lot, and see what we can get for them there. I think that'll be way more fun doing it that way, and probably won't make less money, but I'll have more fun and they'll be sold faster. So I might have to add some lots for this week's Whatnot and bring them there. All right, so we just had a little fruit smoothie. I did look up a couple recipes for dinner, making some baked shrimp. Looks pretty simple to make, so we'll do that. I want to share with you guys a pretty funny story. So, you guys know last weekend I went to yard sales in Fort Myers again, and one of the last yard sales of the day, I met a girl there named Felicia. Now I know that's her name. She's looking at some old books. We got talking a little bit, just a little small talk back and forth. While checking out, the people asked me about my camera, what I do. I told them I have a YouTube channel, how I traveled, how I moved down here from Philly, and I resell full time and make YouTube videos, right? And that was the end of it. Right? Today, I get a DM from Felicia from the yard sale. I was like, what the heck? How did you find me? And she goes, I know this is super weird, but I was wearing these Prada sunglasses at this yard sale, and I can't find them today. I know I lost them on Saturday. I'm just not sure which day they were lost on. I'm just not sure what part of the day they were lost on. Can you go through your footage and see if at the yard sale I was wearing sunglasses or not? The most random thing I probably ever got questioned about. So I was like, yeah, I can. But like, how the heck did you find me? Because I didn't tell her what my YouTube name was. I didn't tell her anything like that. And she said she like Googled Philly, reseller, Florida, all these SEO terms, and she found my Instagram. So I guess I'm really good in the SEO terms. People can find me just through a couple keywords in a conversation. That was like pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy. So I went to my GoPro, show her a clip of the sunglasses at the yard sale. So she's like, okay, I still had them there. So that helped with her search, I guess. So she called people that she went to see next, and at their house they found her glasses. So she calls me a hero. So guys, I am a hero. In case you guys are not aware, I am a hero. I help damsels in distress all day find their Prada sunglasses. You can call me Paul, the Philly Flipper Hero from now on. That could be my title. That's a pretty cool story that I could help her, but the fact that she could find me, that was pretty cool. Just from searching things like Philly, reseller, Florida, or whatever, and Google showed her me. So that's kind of crazy. So we finished editing the video. About to make some shrimp. Watching my girl Wooly and Flipper. I said I watched them on the Whatnot. They're kind of freaking out that I'm in their show. That was pretty funny. Watching them while making some dinner. Alrighty, shrimp is in the oven. It's gonna be ready in about 7 minutes and 40 seconds. It is 8:20, so I don't have time to go to the gym, unfortunately, today. Or I can actually go, I can go, because it's 24/7. I'll go after the live. I'm gonna eat, and after live, I'll go into the gym and then go to sleep afterwards. I think that's how we're gonna do it, because I do wanna go to the gym today. So we'll make it happen. So we're gonna eat in about 7 minutes. Then we have our live show. Alrighty, it's ready. Looks glorious. Very easy to bake and make. Got some fresh veggies or fruit, whatever you want to call them, on the side. Peppers, tomatoes, and avocados. And here's gonna be the dinner.